Mom's leg is so swollen. It's very exciting.
Yay! You know you can go swimming in the pool.
I know.
Yay!
I forgot about the pool.
Ken's trying grits for the first time. I'm afraid to put too much pepper on. No. Thumbs down. What are you having for breakfast?
I'm having Fruit Loops. Just follow your nose. Nothing's happening.
And what else?
And a tiny pancake.
We had a leisurely morning on this 0 day. Now we're walking over to the Walgreens. I went ahead and did a telehealth appointment with urgent care to get some different nasal spray. Then we're gonna go do our resupply and then head back for icing my knee and rest. Look at how cheap gas is here, $3.09. Wow, I haven't seen prices like that in a really long time. Came to Walgreens, got my nasal spray. We're picking up a few items for resupply. Got some Advil for my knee. So they have a lot of resupply options, and in some ways it's better than the grocery store because they have like small servings. You know, in grocery store you have to buy a box of granola bars. Here you can buy just like one. So just checking out the options here. The boys want to switch out their little toy, so they're kind of debating what to get. We've done a lovely little resupply, got a Starbucks, and now we're headed back to the hotel for rest and relaxation.
I just got a new toy.
What are you doing?
And this little box.
You're being naughty. After 70 miles on the trail, it's kind of time to reevaluate our gear and think about what's worked and what hasn't. The boys' fleece sets have worked really well. Our rain gear has worked really well. My rain mitts, Gore-Tex rain mitts, were not that useful because it got much too hot for them really quickly. I don't know if I'm ready to get rid of them yet. My Enlightened Equipment insulated gloves work really well. Our sun hats work well. Buttercup does not like wearing his. My allergy nasal spray did not work, so I got a different one today from the pharmacy. That's a prescription strength. I did urgent care visit. Tent is working well. Backpack is working well. Boys' backpacks are working well. Puffies are working well. My flip-flops are not working well. These, I got them from Dollar Tree and they're really uncomfortable, like right where those things go. So I think when we get to Franklin and I can replace them at Walmart, I will. Fleece hats are working really well. Shorts are working well, although we haven't had much of an opportunity to wear them. The boys wore them in the pool. It's just been too cold. This is a waterproof bag that replaced our toiletry bag that I just got because the other one, the waterproofing, had kind of like died out or wasn't working anymore. The seams were shot, so I got rid of that one. Put it in a hiker box. Someone might still want to use it as a ditty bag. My fanny pack is working really well. I just wish it were bigger. Our waterproof stuff sacks, not working very well. They leaked in this giant rain, so I went ahead and got some trash compactor bags. Our food bags are working well. Our cups are working well, though we're going to drop that in the summer and drop the food bags and just go to full cold cooking. Buttercup's rain gear is working really well. His rain pants worked better than mine or Sonic's, and I think that's because they're not ultralight in any way. These are made for year-round outdoor school, so kids who are in the rain all day, all year. This is our first aid kit. We've used a lot of the things in here. It did get wet. It's not waterproof, so that one we may consider switching out for a waterproof one. Shoes are working really well. Boys' shoes are great, keeping their feet dry when it's moist. I mean, of course, they got wet in the rain, but there are no blisters, no discomfort. My shoes are working really well, other than my knees are shot. My trekking poles are working really well. Our pot and cook system, which is a pocket rocket, is working really well. Yes, I do. Thank you. Our water system is working reasonably well. Having a little trouble staying on these very thin straps on my backpack. My gaiters are working really well. My clothing system is working really well, although I haven't really had the opportunity to wear my bright yellow shorts. Quilts are working really well. I did a field repair on the broken little strap thing here. This is what was suggested to me by Enlightened Equipment. So far, so good. Sleeping pads are working well. One thing that is not working that well are Buttercup's Enlightened Equipment mitts. He has the same ones that I do, and what they do is the fingertips of them fold over, and Buttercup is finding that really difficult to manage because getting his fingers in there and getting his thumb in the little thumb hole, that is challenging for him. Also, if your hand is wet in any way, it kind of sticks to this fabric so it doesn't slide in that well. So I've had to teach him to like pull up his fleece sleeve like this and then put it in, and that is a little bit difficult for dexterity when you're 6 years old. This is my old medication, and this is my new medication, which if it works, I'm really excited about because my nose runs constantly while I'm hiking, and it's actually a non-allergic type of runny nose that's caused by exercise. And it's more common than you think. I have it on the very severe side, which is my nose runs a lot. That's why, if you may have noticed in a lot of my videos, I'm sniffing all the time. I try to edit it out, but I'm sniffing like constantly. And I haven't been like blowing my nose today because we haven't been exercising, but I guarantee you tomorrow when we're back out there, it's going to be just running like crazy. So this stuff has not worked. And so this is something new that I just picked up from Walgreens, and I'm going to give it a try. And it's supposed to work on a different system. So hopefully this will give me some relief. This is my new Nightcore, and it's been really fantastic. It charges via USB-C. It's really bright, much brighter than my old one, and it has a red light, which is something that I really wanted. This little strap that it comes with is really not very comfortable, and it leaves like a pretty prominent mark on your forehead, so that's the disadvantage, but otherwise it's a good headlamp. This is what I call the short rope, and we use this for Buttercup. I hook one side to myself and one side to him, or we could hook one side to Sonic and one side to him. This is for when Buttercup is traveling at the back of the line, and I want to make sure I know where he is, that he's not getting too far behind. And we've made some adjustments since the beginning of the trip. This is actually a piece of cord that I got off my backpack. It's two pieces that are tied together. It's actually part of my backpack, and I found it a little fiddly to have it on my backpack, so I took it off and repurposed it for the short rope and got rid of the rope that I brought with me. This one was lighter, and so far this is working really well. It's a lot of work for me because I end up pulling him up some of the mountains, but it works well for peace of mind. I'm already looking forward to summer months when we're going to be able to drop a bunch of our gear, switch it out for lighter stuff.
I'm going to put it away.
Okay, I've got to say we've had a lot of success with peanut butter and jelly out of Hiker Box. So we found this in the Hiker Box this morning, and so we've been eating peanut butter and jelly today in the hotel room, and we ate this entire jar of jelly between the three of us. Although I did make sandwiches for us to have tomorrow on the trail.
Fast, isn't it?
All right, well, we've had a long day of mostly resting, and we're gonna go to bed now. We'll be up early tomorrow to hit the trail, and next stop in town is going to be in Franklin, and that's not going to be for a few days. So we're going to try to hit the trail fresh tomorrow and see how well my knee can do, and see how many miles we can get through. Good night.